What's up, YTPC? It's been a minute. Ziggy Num Nums. Bitchin' Little Kitchen. Coffee. Pipe. Sunday. So since acquiring my Savinelli 122, that's kind of been my Sunday pipe. But the other day, I packed up all of my nice pipes. My little tobacco nook over against the wall in the living room is just kind of getting jammed up and just disorganized. I was kind of bad about keeping it organized and keeping some of my pipes clean, and then if I would leave one laying around to clean later, my girl would just like stash it over there, so I had to sort it out. And so since we're getting ready to move in like a month, 6 weeks ish, finally, I had to just tidy it up. I packed up the nice ones, my Mearshams, my Savinelli, my Peterson. So I've got basically my beater pipes, the ones that I don't care of taking out, like my Morgan Bones, a couple other cheaper briars, some of my Cobbs. Today just loaded up some GLP's Quiet Nights in the Apple Diplomat. I'm trying to burn through some stuff that I have open. I think that's just kind of an eternal chore of mine. I've got, I don't know, maybe just a little under an ounce, maybe half an ounce left in there. I finished off some, I don't remember, another English yesterday. Fusilier's Ration. Finally finished that jar off. I've got a little bit of, a little something of everything open. Trying to burn through that. I did an inventory of my cellar the other day of just my tins, and I'm set for a little while. I did some guesstimations, and I figured at the rate of which I smoke, I've probably got like 2.5 years worth of tobacco stashed in there. And that's just my tins. I didn't count pouches. I didn't count what was open. I didn't count any of my cigars. So I'm good. And I would rather move tins than a bunch of jars. So, things tend to get dropped and shuffled around in precarious situations when getting ready to move. So, just trying to go through all that. If you notice the crutch and notice that I'm sitting a little cockeyed, it's because I'm on day 6 of a gout flare-up from hell. This is 3 Februaries in a row where it strikes me, and some people think that's funny, or like it's an old man's disease, and like, yeah, it kind of is, but like, I've had problems with it since I was 20. My dad had it. There's a good chance that my granddad had it too. It's definitely a hereditary thing. And just a quick description for anybody that thinks it's funny, I'm going to just paint a little picture in your mind real quick. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night or early in the morning, and instead of just waking up normally, you awake to the joints in your foot, or the feeling of the joints in your foot being replaced with hot broken glass. Then imagine trying to walk on that. Think about that for a second. It really sucks. I've missed 3.5 work days because of it. That is a new record. My old record was 3, but I went to work on Tuesday, and I tried to tough it out. I made it about 6 hours into my shift, and I had to leave because I was like swinging around on one foot and like leaning on the range while trying to like toss pans, and it was ugly. I had to leave. So that's cool. It's getting better, but I still like can't get a shoe on because the joint by my toe is just so swollen. And it pisses me off because in this last month, like, I've been behaving better in the last 6 weeks as far as, like, drinking less, eating better, just being just behaving a little better. I can be a little bit of a monster sometimes. It's not my fault. Everything's so fucking delicious. But I digress. Man, this stuff's good. It's a little over, I don't know, a year and a half old. Actually, going on 2 years. I had to get another tin. Tasty. Yeah, also, trying something new. As most of you know, some of you know, I live in Chicago. Chicago, the hype is real on Chicago winters. This one's actually been fairly mild. We haven't, like, dropped, I don't know, below 0 yet. If we have, it's only been by, like, a little bit. But either way, it's cold. It's gross. It's windy, like, all the time. We've been getting lots of different precipitation of sorts, snow and sleet and hail and blah, 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 blah. Rain, I actually prefer when it snows because at least snow just kind of like clings to you for a while. Rain, it just soaks you right through. But what are you going to do? So I've been, like, not really able to have a pipe as much as I would like, especially outside. You know, I haven't been able to have any cigars because, like, cigars have to go outside. Just too much smoke. Kind of a strong odor. So I'm trying something new. I wanted something with some flavor, but something that didn't take 40 minutes to smoke. So, trying some Cheroots. Sorry, there's some glare there. They're Old Shenandoah. Get a package of 40 for like 20 bucks, so like 50 cents a stick. You know, not bad. I almost got some Ugly Coyotes. Someone I saw had recommended those. I don't know what changed my mind to the Old Shenandoah. I think I just read more positive reviews, and I wanted something with just straight up tobacco. The other ones had like sweetened tips. They also make flavored ones of these, flavored Ugly Coyotes. I think almost any cigarillo out there, they make a flavored variant, and I didn't really want that. But after smoking a couple, I could see how, like, maybe they'd benefit from some flavor. So, they're okay. I'm still kind of figuring them out. They smoke better when they're on the dry side, which is why I'm not keeping them in the pouch. This one's still sealed. That was just an example. I've got some in this little leather roll-up here. I used to carry tobacco in it, but it's a little too shallow. But here it fits 5 of these and a book of matches just perfectly. And it just fits right into a jacket pocket, or I can throw it in my backpack, no problem. After this has been out of the package for a little bit, I'm gonna smoke one of these later to see if they're any better than straight out of the package. There's some burning issues and kind of a tight draw when they're fresh out of the package. So, since I wasn't crazy about the flavor, I thought I'd try infusing some. And these have been going for about 3 or 4 days. I've got a glass jar here. I've got a package of 5 in there. And if you see inside, I've got a little shot glass. And there's about, 5 grams of split coffee beans, a little vanilla extract, and a little bourbon. So I'm going to let those sit for, a few more days, maybe like for a full week. I'm going to pull one out, smoke it, and see how it tastes. I didn't put anything for humidification because they're already fairly moist, and honestly, like, it's drawing moisture from the extract. I got a little piece of cedar in there too to kind of give that, humidor-ish flavor. But that's what I've been up to. I'm going to cut this off here because I think my phone's going to cut it off for me any second. So, till next time, thanks for watching. Y'all stay hungry. I'm going to go put my foot up. Bye!